Congratulations to all of us. We are champions of England, Europe, and the world. Unbelievable. Because of you, by the way.
Evening. Yes, welcome to another 20-minute roundup from London Scousers, giving you the latest tips and tricks and news and everything that's happening with Liverpool. But obviously right now we're talking about a certain match that has happened today, so take it away,
match
Will.
that we absolutely needed to win because
we did.
Useless Chelsea, all they had to do was one job, beat Man City. They couldn't even manage that yesterday.
Yeah.
So
we can't rely on that though, innit? So
they're useless Blues. So so they couldn't even do that simple task. And so the gap was, if we'd lost this, bye Man City, that'll be it. Yeah. So we won it. Thank God, 3-0.
Yeah, it was a scraping. We weren't ourselves today, but we got the 3 points.
It was. You know, it's one of those you just worry again because again, loads of domination.
Go on, Will. Do that again. Every time I say something, you're like,
yeah, I'm just trying to think.
Here we go. What's he gonna say now?
No. I'm trying. Yeah, like Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Just trying to formulate the words in the head.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm also trying to give you a good, accurate assessment without being too biased.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, now see, you made me lose my train of thought. I had something magnificent was about to pop out my head.
No, don't worry. Don't make me make you nervous, man. It's all good.
Pressure, man. Pressure.
Pressure, just like Liverpool, innit? It come like you're the manager, innit? With all the pressure,
grey beard and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it was one of those where we had lots of domination, and you just worry that we're not going to convert anything. And for quite a long period of the game, again, half chances, goalkeepers doing some good saves. Their box is flooded. They're half coming out, then they can't get out their half.
There was even time they were looking dangerous themselves a few times.
Well, yeah, especially towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, getting me worried, mate.
Yeah, they had a shot on goal, which just went wide. Another one just missed the post. Yeah. But I think because our defense was just getting a bit complacent, because they're not really doing much in the game.
No, of course.
Possession-wise, we had like 78% possession or something ridiculous. So it's very easy, I guess, to switch off. And also, you got Matip doing his long, crazy runs into their box again.
He's been doing that regular, isn't it?
I know, because he's got nothing to do the defensive. I'm
telling you.
Practice being a striker.
No, do you know what? When I saw him done that, I was thinking, this guy's moving like some midfield, like he's a Patrick Vieira. I'm telling you, bro.
He's got the legs. He's just like, wow, Jesus Christ. If he could finish, he'd have quite a few goals.
He's becoming consistent now. Definitely.
Well, yeah, he is. And not being injured, surprisingly enough. I can't believe it. Yeah. The old Matip, one tackle, that was it. Hospital.
Yeah, of course. No, big him up for that, man. He's doing
this is incredible. Obviously, the jollof in the canteen has been working.
Is it jollof that you sent him, innit? You sent him that,
That's right. It had to be done, man.
That's what I'm saying,
no
man.
more whatever, none of that Uncle Ben's rubbish.
No,
you need to eat some proper jollof.
It's a real jollof. No, of course, man.
So yeah, that was quite impressive. But in the end, the deadlock was broken by a corner from, I think it was from Andy. No, it might have been Trent. And Fabinho was left relatively free on the back post, and he headed the goal in. Yeah. And then things changed because then obviously Brentford had to be a bit more adventurous. And towards the end of the half, we were making mistakes. They were coming at us and attacking.
It was our mistakes. That's what it was.
Yeah, just that they couldn't capitalize. I think they only had one shot on target, 6 attempts, one shot on target.
Well, it's not the same Brentford from when we last played them, innit?
No, clearly you can see they're looking a bit worn. The Premier League life is, you can just see.
You know what it is? They peaked too early. That's what it was, because they were doing well at the beginning.
When they first came up, they'd beaten Arsenal, and it's all fun and joy.
That's what I said. They peaked too early. That's what it was.
Yeah, but after a few defeats and you're playing week after week against strong teams, it's gonna grind you down.
It's gonna catch up. Definitely.
This looked a million miles away from the Brentford that we played at theirs. Completely different.
And like
team,
I said, we wasn't even good ourselves, and they still didn't even look as good as us.
No, they
Can you imagine if we was on our top form?
It would have probably been a cricket score.
Yeah, 100%. It would have been definitely.
Yeah. It was. I mean, their goalkeeper did save them a couple of times as well. I mean, he got one clear off the line from Van Dijk. What else did he save? That's the only one they had on target. The rest of it was all near misses. But to their credit, they did come at their defense. They did find some holes. There was one by Norgard. He did a beautiful pass, which split our defense in half to Mbue. And he nearly scored. He just couldn't quite finish it. Just went wide of the post. And apart from that, you really didn't see them cause us much trouble. And the third goal was a comedy of errors. So they're under the cosh and they're trying to play from the back. So the goalkeeper's passed the ball to a defender, and Minamino, who's just come on, chases down the guy. The guy panics, passes it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, instead of hoofing it out, decides to pass it to the defender in front of him. Yeah. And then Firmino hunts him down, and then basically it's a comedy of errors where Firmino and Minamino has just passed the ball to each other. He scores. And then he just lets Minamino score. His birthday today, apparently he's 27 today.
Perfect present.
So basically just let him just tap the ball into the bottom corner. But yeah, that was it. Workmanlike, a bit nervy because of the amount of possession and low conversion. We did it.
Yeah, there was no intensity. I did worry in that game, but as we always say, sometimes certain stages of the season, it's about the points, and we got the 3 points. So
you think there was no intensity, really?
Nah, not as much. Nah.
Explain.
It was flat, especially the first half. First half was flat.
Well, it takes two to tango. I mean, they weren't exactly coming out on full.
No, of course not. But it was flat. It was definitely flat. I don't know what game you was watching. You might have been. You must have been watching the previous game before when we played Brentford.
No, I would not call that game flat. No, this was not flat. This one, I'm just looking at the second goal. So the second goal was an assist from Robertson from the left. Yeah. He's crossed the ball into the Brentford box.
And Ox.
Pinpoint accuracy. Yeah. Ox, he's running alongside. He's got two defenders on either side of him. They're both running towards the goal. And the ball managed to get to his head. It was a pinpoint across.
Yeah, good goal.
So, Ox got a goal, which was great. And then 10, 15 minutes later, he's gone over on his ankle and he's had to come off.
That's what I'm saying.
So we don't know what he's done.
All right, going back to what we was talking about, you tell me what you saw in that game, because I want to know.
You say it was flat. I just saw
it was flat.
Our usual... I just saw our usual play. We chased them down.
You called it our usual play, Will? Nah, that's not... If that's our usual play, we're not going to win anything.
What are you talking about? Look at the stats.
Nah.
I don't know what game you're watching.
But the stats is going to look good because the simple fact he was playing a very poor Brentford. So it's going to obviously look good.
Okay, you're saying it's flat. We had... Hang on, let me just check and make sure. Make sure I've got the right stats up since I don't want to look silly.
Not the wrong ones. Not the one from previous games.
This flat game that you are saying.
Yeah, 100%.
68% possession, right?
Yeah, but we was playing a poor team.
Hang on. All right. 27 attempts on goal, 13 on target.
It means nothing.
Well, it kind of does. It can't really be that flat. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm talking about for our level of play. Our level of play. Think of it. If we didn't have Brentford on the pitch and we had someone a bit better, I guarantee them stats would have been completely different. 100%.
I don't see how.
100%.
I mean, yes, they had a couple of chances, but then I think the chance they had was us being a bit complacent because we had so much possession of the ball. It's very easy to lose concentration, especially in
defense. Of course, so it's flat. Sometimes if you're complacent, it can be flat.
I defy anybody to watch this and say it was flat.
No, especially the first half. The first half was
when you say flat, what do you mean?
Nothing was going on. Nothing.
Well, no.
Especially for Liverpool.
No, you have to please define it. Are you saying they weren't working hard at all? They were just being lazy?
They were doing what they were doing, but there was no effort in it. There was no effort in it. But that's what I'm saying. If you feel that that's us at our best, then we won't win anything like that.
No. I'm not saying that's us at our best, but I would not call our play.
It was flat. So you're saying that first half we was lively? First half was
How do you think you get 27 attempts on goal?
But we're playing a team that didn't do anything, didn't even answer any questions. So obviously it's going to look like that. If you played us, if it was our team against, and we came up with about an 11, we just came up with an 11 with us and maybe other people that we knew. Yeah.
Yes.
And Liverpool didn't even need to play that well. It's going to make them look good. They're going to have 16, 17 shots on target against us, our team. It's obvious.
Yes, but regardless, it doesn't mean that we played flat.
We did still play flat. For our level, that was flat. It's just that Brentford.
I contest your observation.
No, it's just that because of the way Brentford play, that's what made it look easy for us and made us look like we got 16 shots. We didn't really need to. The way we won that game without putting any effort. That's basically how we won that game. And it does happen. It does happen in the league when they say sometimes you can win games not playing too well. And it was one of them games.
I defy anyone to watch that game. Please leave comments if you agree with this bizarre observation.
It's to me, truth.
No, we were trying. We were closing them down. We just kept them in. We kept them pinned in their half.
Yeah, but we didn't have to try that hard. So that's why I said
it doesn't mean we weren't strolling. This was a walk in the park. The scoreline, yes.
Yeah, but it was because but sometimes when you play a team and the opposition's not really giving it to you, then, like you said, complacency kicks in, and then you start getting lazy. You start,
Well, no, I don't. When I say complacency, I mean I don't mean laziness physically. I mean laziness of.
No, mentally it can do it as well.
Yes, that's what I say. Of mind, even then, to say lazy is a bit strong. I don't say it lazy, but it's very easy to lose focus when you are not. When being in the defense, you're not getting much of the ball.
But did we need that much focus in that game?
Yes, because the goals were not going in.
We didn't need that much focus. It didn't seem it. No.
Well, yes, I think we did. I mean, so 26 attempts, they're not rubbish. I mean,
I'm not saying they're rubbish, but they were very poor. Because I've noticed that with Liverpool, sometimes we always play down to the level of the opposition. So I'm saying if that was Man City or Chelsea on that day, our gameplay would have been completely different. But because we was playing Brentford, but that would be a completely different kind of game. Chelsea and Man City would have come out after us, and that'll be an almighty Titanic clash. And that would have woke us up.
No. But at the same time, we are playing against a team. They didn't come here to sit back and low block like some teams. They wanted to come and play, but due to our closing down and our possession, they couldn't play. They couldn't get out of their box.
So wait there. So in that game, where would you rank it?
Just because it's not the best game in the world doesn't mean
where would you rank it? Out of 10?
In terms of
performance? No, I'm talking about the importance. Importance is obviously going to be 10 out of 10 because we won the game. I'm talking about our performance. So you're telling me in that stage of the game you weren't worried or a bit nervy because of the way we was playing, and then there was a few times we were sloppy with the ball, and Brentford had a few chances.
Well, yes, but that's normal football.
Yeah. I'm not disputing that, but I just want to know
because there is a worrying trend. Well, recently, is there so much of a trend where we sometimes have lost concentration and the team has scored? So when I'm seeing Brentford in our half and having attempts on goal, like any normal human being, you're going to be a bit nervy. But it was few and far between. We did dominate the game, but dominating the game doesn't mean that you were flat. It just means we were workmanlike, we were professional, closed them down, limited their chances. I don't see it being flat at all. Flat to me thinks like you're just casually sauntering around the pitch, not really.
It did happen with some players. And like I said, that happened more in the first half. In the first half, that happened.
Yes, name me the player you think was just walking around and just doing nothing.
I'm not saying they're walking, but obviously they could have done more. I'll say Trent could have done a bit more. I'll say Ox could have definitely done more. Jota could have done a bit more because there was chances that he had that he should have put away and he just didn't.
Well, but yes, he had chances, but just because he didn't convert it doesn't mean he was flat.
No, but I'm talking his all-round game. I'm not just talking about the chance, but there's the all-round game. I've been watching. I know how Liverpool play, and to me, that was flat, especially in the first half. Well, even at half time when the pundits were talking, they even said the same thing. It was flat. There was nothing in it.
Really?
Yes.
Like I said, I defy anyone to say it was fake. Might not be vintage, amazing performance, because obviously, if you're playing against Man City, one of the big teams, it's going to be more like a Titanic clash.
Yeah, of course.
When you come off half time,
Of course.
looks like you've been in a war. But then, because they're coming out attacking, but even then, no, I'm looking at replays now. At no point would I say the game was flat.
So you say that we played sick. We played like raw. That was Liverpool.
Good. No, I did not say that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way you're making it sound.
No, I'm not saying. As I keep saying, Liverpool played. You can only play against what's against you.
No, of course. And I think we just done okay.
But
it was just
fine,
okay.
No, you're not saying okay. You're saying we played flat.
It was flat, though, especially in the first half. First half was flat.
I can't agree with you on that one. Like I said, I'm willing to see the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm looking through red tinted eyes, and I'd be happy to see any comments. But to me, we were workmanlike. I would not call us flat.
No, I wouldn't say it was workmanlike.
We're full of energy as usual.
Nah, you was watching a different game. Sorry, you was watching definitely a different game.
Well, we're clearly not going to agree on this. I'm clearly not going to agree on this. I really would be interested to hear what
agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. Yeah, clearly,
of course.
Okay.
But anyway, going back about the players. So
yes.
Who would you say that was the standout player for our team?
Well, Robertson got man of the match. He's putting a few crosses from the left, and actually, listen to pundits. Trent, for whatever reason, wasn't so much on the touchline so much. He was coming in a bit more.
Yeah, he did come in a bit more.
So what's it? Henderson was trying to put in some crosses. I don't know. Maybe they're trying him out for a new position. It was bizarre. Not bizarre, but like. Yeah, Robertson was where he normally is, putting in crosses.
Yeah, I'll say Robertson he seemed like the only one that was picking up the pace a little bit than everyone else.
Well, he got man of the match, and the pass he did to Ox was just a pinpoint. It really was amazing. It was such a great ball in. But yeah, he was man of the match.
Anyone else?
I think Fabinho did what Fabinho does, breaking up their play. Henderson being busy, getting everywhere.
I wouldn't say Henderson was everywhere. He wasn't that busy.
He was doing what he normally does. He just covered in the back when Trent and
but there weren't much for him to do.
At the front, putting in cross. Oh my God!
There weren't much for him to do. Come on, Will.
Putting in crosses. I am not saying
like
this is the
we
best
played our absolutely best.
No,
if that was us, I'd be worried, mate. I'd be very worried. Because that don't look like a title-winning team today.
No, I disagree because we had to win this game.
You're saying that look like a title-winning team?
What do title-winning teams do? They win. What do we do?
Of course.
We won. Right, and we're under pressure because if we had lost this game or drawn this game, and considering that we're missing our 2-star players,
I'll be pulling my hair out right now.
There you go.
Even though I have none.
Well, same. I've been following Liverpool for too long. All that hair's gone, man.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So we're under pressure to win this game, and we rose to the challenge. I won't lie; it was not all smooth sailing. We rose to the challenge, and we got the 3-0.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because we got the 3
the way it was going, I thought 1-0 would be enough because it just wasn't going in for us. Yeah. And their goalkeeper did pull off a couple of good saves.
Okay, so
you have to see one now.
Okay, so who else then that you think stood out?
Well,
any of the substitutes?
Oh, well, I mean, Minamino came in as a sub. Actually, Jones.
I was going to say Curtis Jones. Yeah,
he did what he does as well. Yeah, he does what he does. He just runs at defense.
Yeah, of course.
As you say, Brentford were not brilliant today, so everyone just did what they had to do. Yeah. It's like we've been playing against a big team, then you might maybe notice some more outstanding play. But we're professional. We just got the job done, and I'm cool. more than happy. But I do not believe.
Okay, well, we're running out of time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good result for Liverpool. Just to let you know, we are back to top goal scorers. So we got 55 goals, just one before Man City, because yesterday they were saying Man City's. They've got everything and they got top goal scorers, but we've taken it back. So
good, and we are second, but we
still got a game in hand.
Game in hand. Yeah. Oh, and I'd say poor Rafa Benitez. If you don't know, he's been sacked today by Everton, less than 7 months in. I think clearly losing to Norwich, who can't even beat a wet tissue.
But that was bound to happen, isn't it? Because the fans did.
Well, I hated him,
they
but
had a
obviously
shout, had a good start. It's been going all the way down, topsy-turvy.
But even the fans hate you if you're winning. You just shut them up. But clearly, I think losing 9 in the last 12 or something, that just really it's not happening.
That's
for them.
it.
So it's a shame. I'm sure he'll bounce back, and we here at London Scousers wish him all the best.
Wish him luck. Good luck from Rafis, and we move on. Liverpool next match.
Thursday.
From Thursday.
Yes, against Arsenal.
Arsenal for the cup return
game. It's their semi-final.
Okay.
So we'll be here for that. Again, as usual, I'll put all the stats up on our video and our fixtures.
All right, catch us next Thursday for the game against Gooners. Have a great day.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll put the thing there.
Trying to get to that 200 mark now. So
that's right. Yes, let's move on.
Don't forget.
That's good.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
See you later.